What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get into these live reactions, y'all. Okay, y'all gonna get my opinions. Okay, whether it's critical, okay, whether it's sad or bad, y'all gonna get my motherfucking opinions. Okay, y'all gonna get reaction on these damn videos. Okay, we're gonna jump into various videos here. Okay, we're just gonna rock out, y'all. Right now, I'm eating some cheesecake, y'all. Okay, y'all. This is one of my favorite cheesecake, y'all. Okay, from I forgot what's the store name that I bought this from here, but it has some caramel on there, drizzled, some chocolate. Um, y'all, it's everything. Okay, it's everything. I got me some Starbucks. If y'all can see that, I got me some Starbucks. Okay, I got some tea. I'm not a big Starbucks drinker, but I am one today. Okay, so we're gonna jump right on into it, you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Okay, like the video, comment, let me know what y'all think. Okay, and y'all know throughout the video, I'm gonna be stopping it here and there and telling y'all what I think. All right, where's the first video? Let's put up this first video here.
Who overcompensate for the lack of in the household, meaning lack of father, lack of mother, lack of income, lack of time, because you got to work and pay bills, because you can't get no help from the government. Let me tell you something from a single mother who had a very rude awakening last night from her baby boy. Both of my boys get all my blood, sweat, tears, my money. I still even pay their cell phone bill, so their phone never gets cut off. Anytime they ask me for money, it goes to Cash App. I never say you gotta pay me back. I never say I ain't got it if I really don't have it. Lack of time, cause you gotta work. Something from a single mother.
Okay, y'all, that's her first mistake. Okay, now I don't know if she's saying her kids, her boys are grown or whatever. It sounds like she's saying they grown. You know what I mean? 2019 maybe. At the end of the day, if they out of high school, they should at least be paying a phone bill. They should be paying themselves. That's her first mistake right there, y'all. Okay, but let's get into it.
I still even pay their cell phone bill, so their phone never gets cut off. Anytime they ask me for money, it goes to Cash App. I never say you gotta pay me back. I never say I ain't got it if I really don't have it. So anyway, last night my son, my baby boy, pops up over to the house because he lives here and there and everywhere by his choice, not mine. Because he don't like to follow nobody's rules. He likes to make his own. It's DJ's world. So anyway, he asked me if I can go take him to the Peking Walk, which is right around the corner for our house. So I'm like, yeah, can I get a plate of food? He was like, Ma, I don't really have enough to buy you nothing to eat. So I was like, cool, whatever. I don't never have enough to buy all of us something to eat, but somehow I make it work, right? Credit card debt up to my fucking eyeballs. But anyway, he said, well, I'm about to go to my people's house. Just call me when you ready to come and scoop me. Because I was on the phone with my bestie. And so about 30 minutes later, I called my son out the room and I'm like, okay, let's go pick up DJ. Let's go get his food. So we get over to his homeboy apartment, which is, couple seconds down the road. And his homeboy come out and, which he's like another kid of mine. But he's like, Mark, can you run me to the corner store? I'm like, sure. He gets in the car. DJ's like, Ma, you gonna pick up my food? I'll cash app you the money. I said, no, you can get your ass in this car. You can go ahead and order the food and you can pick it up yourself. So I take his friend to the corner store, drop his friend back off.
Okay, let's get to this other video. Her first mistake, though. Look, especially when you dealing with boys, you dealing with sons here. When they become a certain age, okay, out the home or out of high school, okay, even if they in college, I can see you helping them out here and there and things like that. But they're growing into men. They're not going backwards. They're not aging backwards. They're growing forward here. So they're growing into men. So there is certain things here I just will not do with my sons once they reach that age. Okay. I'm not paying your bills. Okay. I will pay for your schooling, your college. Hopefully if you ain't got no scholarships, I will help you here and there here. But I feel like at a certain age, men, grown, young boys, young men can, you can become like they sugar mama. Okay, she's doing. I feel like she's doing too much here, doing too much.
My baby boy phone ring. Here's his homeboy asking him to
Y'all, this is part two. I apologize. Man, let y'all know here.
go in on a bottle. So first it started off at 10, then it went to 15. Homeboy said, well, you keep going up. I know you got more.
So your son didn't want to buy food, but he about to go get. He got him a plate of food, and he also was to get him a bottle of alcohol to drink with his homeboys.
More than that, my baby said, let me check. Oh, you got enough money to buy a bottle. And this is what I said. You got enough money to buy a bottle, but you can't buy your mom a meal. Homeboy went off. You don't tell me how to spend this money. I earned this money. This is my motherfucking money. And you ain't about to guilt trip me into doing nothing for you. Okay.
I would have knocked his ass out right then and there. Ain't no way. He would have got his ass about my car. He would have got his ass right on out my motherfucking car. And why is you calling him baby? Not no. You calling your son baby? And he talking to you like that? Gosh.
That's how it is? Okay, well, you're 19 now. And you're 19. So the next time you want your hair done, the next time you sitting there in your stomach growling, don't ask me for my money. So the message of this whole message is stop overcompensating for the lack of, it's not your fault. If that your child's mother or father or the state don't want to help you. It's not your fault. And it's not your job to overcompensate and turn your kids into monsters. Thank you, Chris. Give yourself a pat on the fucking back. Because that's exactly what I did. My baby boy.
So and then she just called him baby boy again. So she's feeling guilty. So she overcompensating for financially here. Look, women, do not do this. Do not try to don't try to overwork yourself, overstress yourself, trying to make up because the father wasn't around. And you know what? Children will do that. Children, especially young males, will do that. You have to be very careful. Sometimes they know that. They can figure that out, that you're trying to overcompensate, or you're giving more because you're feeling some type of way because their father wasn't around, and that has nothing to do with you. Especially if you were married, or you're not trying to keep the children. I'm not even talking about that, like trying to keep the children, because that's a lot of that shit be bullshit or whatever. And I don't feel like this is the case within this scenario here. And not saying women don't do that here, but that's not always the case. And it's called court systems. If you want to see your child, because I'm tired of hearing a lot of men be saying, she trying to keep me from my child. She won't let. Did you go to the courts? Are you fighting? Are you paying your child support? Or obviously she ain't getting money for the children, or for the children. Even when they 19 and 20, you still can get child support. The children can still get back child support. It's still owed to them. So you're overcompensating here, working yourself to a bone, and you got that boy talking to you like that. You got that grown man talking to you like that, telling you he don't even feel guilty. Don't you try to guilt him into giving you no money. It's his motherfucking money. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I'm just telling you.
He thinks I owe him something. No, sugar, I don't owe you shit. And if you think I guilt trip your ass into something, that's sad. That's real sad. But if your mama can't even get a meal from you, you really ain't shit. And I'm putting you on blast. And I don't care. You're not going to make me out to be the bad guy when every single fucking dime I've ever earned, y'all have gotten a piece of. So if it's fuck me, be mindful, parents. Don't let your kids grow up and say fuck you without saying fuck you.
Okay. Ladies, teach your daughters to stay away from men like that, young boys like that treat their mothers like that. Cause if he treating his own mama like that, no young lady or whoever he date with gonna got shit coming. He told this little boy told his mama that you ain't supposed to guilt me into getting you no motherfucking food, and got on the phone, bought himself a plate to eat. or whatever, and got on the phone and told his friends, let's pop some bottles tonight. Woo. She beyond spoiled the fuck out of that damn child. They ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. Okay, at a certain age, when especially when it comes to your boys, you women, single mothers, you out here raising these boys, it is cut off time. They need to be doing some level of learning how to, get money themselves, and in a traditional way, in a mental way, not illegal, but learning a little way of hustling. You know what I'm saying? Using their mind, using their critical thinking skills here, not having a hand out asking their single mother for money and putting that shit up on her. And she just feeding it all in, talking about her baby, my baby. Oh, okay. Let's keep it pushing. Y'all let me know how y'all would have handled that situation, because I would have been all up beside that boy head. He would have been out my motherfucking car. Okay, out my damn car, and I would have took his food. Hey, let's get into this next video, y'all. Let's get into it, okay?
I've been waiting on him to divorce his wife for 3 years. We've been together for 3 years. I mean, I guess people could say I'm like his side chick or whatever. Mistress. But that's my man. That's my man. He takes care of me. He has paid for stuff for me. I've been on trips with him. I mean, this man is an executive at a company here in Atlanta. He was having problems. Him and his wife, they not really doing it. And so we've been together. He told me that he was going to leave his wife. We were going to be together. And now he's talking about he don't want to be with me. And I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Now, I was going to go to the AJC. I was going to blast him out on social media. But, I figured.
He didn't got that woman too comfortable. He has gotten that woman too comfortable. But the thing is here, the gag is, she feel like she's the main chick. She feel like she the damn wife. I mean, nobody winning in this situation, a wife or this so-called side chick. Because he done made her feel like she is the main one. Like, that's his woman. And this is how shit can get fucked up. This is how violence, this is how people can get hurt dealing with women like this. She can, go crazy when he finally say, I'm done. I don't want to deal with you no more. I done had my fun with you. It's been 5+ years, 7 years, 10 years here. I still want my wife. I ain't leave my wife this whole time. I ain't about to do it now. And that's how shit can go, where you end up on, what is that called? Snaps. Okay. See her ass on one of these YouTube videos called Snaps. Man, these men, and a lot of these men don't be wearing their rings out here. They be walking around like they full blown single. Okay, they be out here lying, ducking and diving, acting like they single as single. Okay, a lot of times, a lot of these women don't even be knowing that these men be having whole fucking families out here. A lot of the times, maybe later down the line, after they feelings and got involved, they don't even, a lot of these women don't even be knowing that this man is full blown married with kids, a household, a car note, everything.
I would do this first.
So you have been the mistress of an Atlanta executive at a popular company here in the city, and for 3 years you were the mistress, and now he's deciding he doesn't want to do this. But why do you want to blast him? I don't understand.
Because I'm hurt, Frank.
She's saying she's hurt. Just imagine how the wife feels about finding all this out. I am a firm believer in karma, and if you do something wrong, you're just gonna get wrong as well. I generally hate people like this so much.
Like 3 years, I've been waiting.
You hate what? You hate people so much. Like, what about his karma? She his karma. Blast his ass. Blast his ass. Put all his business out. Photos, everything. She his karma. It ain't just the side chick's fault. Her loyalty is not with the woman. She didn't marry that woman. She didn't settle down and have a home. It hit her. The issue is with that male. And also now the issue is her too, because she ain't having it. He done gave her all that dang freedom to think she was the one, and she was put on the pedestal, because I bet you he did. I bet you he was spending money, doing all kinds of things for her. Had her feeling like wifey. I'm going to leave my wife. I'm going to leave. You know, she ain't, man, she don't be cooking, she don't be doing this, she don't be saying, I just, you know how they be feeding that shit. Got her feeling like she is number one. And he's talking about some karma. I mean, this is karma. Okay, yeah, she his karma. Playing with fire.
You know, this man to do what he said he was going to do. I love him. I love him. I've been the wife. I have been his wife. I have been the one that is taking care of his needs. I have been the one that have been on trips for him. I've done stuff for him. I have done stuff with him. Like, I am the wife, and I'm not having it. You're just not going to leave me,
wait a minute, Bria, you're not the wife.
I mean, not on paper, but I basically do all the things that the wife is supposed to do. I'm there for him. I listen to him when he have a bad day. When he needs whatever, I'm there for him. I am the wife. As far as I'm concerned, he just needs to get rid of her and make this thing and do what he said he was going to do and make this thing right.
But I don't understand why you want to go to the paper. Come on.
Because he's just not leaving me. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
What do you mean he's just not leaving you?
I have been loyal to this man, and he is going to keep his word. Okay? He's going to keep.
Fed her all that shit for what she say, three plus years. Oh yeah, and that's his karma, and that's his karma. Now she sound crazy. She sound like she is not having it. She sound like she gonna be showing up at his house, on that woman's job, everything. He told him all that stuff. I've been doing. She's on. I've been doing everything, and he's still. These niggas ain't shit. Okay, these niggas ain't shit. Okay, the woman, she sound like she crazy. Niggas be out here messing with fire. Okay, I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, what would you do if you found out your spouse was ducked off for a whole 3 years, made somebody feel like they was the one? Because she feel like she was the one. Look, she tell you, I was listening, I was cooking, I was going on trips, he was buying me this, he was doing this for me here, all that. Because it's that ugh, I don't care if he is keeping me his damn wife. That will make me outraged. I will be raging. I will be raging. You gonna give somebody else my motherfucking energy? Okay. How would y'all feel about that? Let's get to the next one, y'all. These motherfuckers.
Trigger warning. This is one of the most messed up, inhumane, and gruesome stories I've ever heard about a black woman. Today I will be telling you the story of Mary Turner, who never got her justice, and we are going to say her name, especially after you watch this video.
Okay, before we get into this video, okay, I watched like the first little seconds of it, see if it was something I wanted to dig into here. I did not watch the whole thing. However, you know what, you guys, I'm so tired of hearing about Emmett Till, and I'm gonna be real right here, you guys, because it's not that the situation wasn't tragic. It wasn't unjust. It wasn't that it was justified. Okay, the young boy Emmett Till was only 14 years old. Okay, and you know what they did or whatever was brutal. But let's get back into let's get into the backstory, the stuff that's not being told. First of all, I don't understand why they are harping so hard on this just one situation here with this young male. They don't do this at all with women, as if women did not get brutalized, raped, hung, castrated, all the above. Okay, there is thousands of stories or untold stories where there were black women, black mothers, black daughters, and things getting brutally fucked over back in those times. I just don't understand why they are. Well, I do understand, because we are in a male worshiping culture, a black male worshiping culture with black among the black families, among the black everything. We're gonna get into that another time here, but it's just like, first of all, where was he from? Chicago. I think he was from Chicago. Emmett Till was from, if I'm not mistaken, he was from Chicago. He went to go visit his cousins or whatever, his family in Mississippi. In Chicago and Mississippi, there was two different worlds when it came to blacks at that time. Emmett Till was known around Chicago, and just at that time, black men back in them days was trying to fuck around with white women. Okay, they were sneaking off, wanted to be up under white women, trying to be a white man. That's what it is. Okay, but Emmett Till was known to have like a fetish. He had a fetish when it came to white women. This is what his cousin, who he went and visit in Mississippi, was telling the reporter when they was writing the book, and he's still sticking to his word. Emmett Till cousin is a grown old man now. Stick to the same thing. He's saying the same thing. He said Emmett Till had a fetish with white women. Emmett Till, he told him, look, you can't do that here in Mississippi. You know, Mississippi still got its issues, got major issues in Mississippi here. But he told him, like, you can't do that shit here or whatever. Emmett Till didn't want to listen. Emmett Till didn't want to listen. Emmett Till did, like kind of was flirting with that girl. Whatever he did, I don't know if he went all the way like she had said or whatever. But the cousin is the one who told on him when they asked, when that woman reported it, that white girl reported it, that he, and he whistled at me or he did this or whatever. Emmett Till cousin is the one who agreed that he did it. He said, yes, he did do that. He likes white girls or whatever. It was his young cousin who told on him. Now, you know what they did. They routed up their damn family members, the white people or whatever. Went to Emmett Till house with grown ass men that had shotguns. We talking about black men, grown men in the home, and allowed these white men to pull them out of his home, to drag Emmett Till out of his 14-year-old self. And now I'm not justifying it. It was wrong. He was a young boy, whatever. I got it. But let's talk about the real story behind that shit or whatever. You had grown ass men who had shotguns. His mother had a shotgun. His father. Now let me tell y'all this too. The story is also too. They knew who Emmett Till was. The judge, when they went to court after they killed him and everything or whatever, the judge pulled up Emmett Till's file. Come to find out, his father was murdered by in kind of the same way. He was crucified the same way Emmett Till was. How and why? Emmett Till's father he brutally beat Emmett Till's mother. That's why he wasn't around. He beat her to the point she had to, I think she put the shotgun or she had to shoot him. It was something brutal. She had to do something drastic to get him off of her. Emmett Till's father was beating his mother so much that the judge finally was like, look, either you go to prison or you take your ass to the military. At that time, that's why a lot of black men were in the military at that time, because they had an option. Either you go to prison or you take your ass to the military. Emmett Till's father said, I'm going to go to the military, because Emmett Till is a junior, if I'm not mistaken. So Emmett Till's father went to the army or the military. When he was over there in another country, he raped some white girl, brutally raped her and everything. They hung his ass right then and there, hung his ass. So when the judge got around to Emmett Till file and everything, it was like father, like son. So that was, he died the way the way his father died. He got the same thing. He raped some white girl or whatever, and they hung his ass. Okay? Well, we just getting back to this story here that is about to be told here, because I haven't watched the whole thing. It's just like, I feel like women are not getting. Breonna Taylor, you had George Floyd, he got a big ass ugly statue or whatever with his ass. And there's things around him before he even died or whatever. He beat some fucking pregnant woman or robbed her. It was something. I'm not going to get too much in the facts of it, but I know he did some harm to some black woman. Not kicked up with her door, something, and robbed her and beat her. Okay? But it's always something going on with them, kind of like we being taught to victimize or feel some type of empathy for the black man. It's like, what about us? Like, we went through it too. We were seeing it too. Our children were ripped from our arms. We were raped and beat and hung also. Okay.
So y'all, Mary Turner was a black woman in her early 20s. She had a husband named Hayes, 2 children, and she was 8 months pregnant. So let me give y'all the rundown. A lynch mob had snatched her husband Hayes and lynched him and let him sit there and dangle while his body rotted for days, while everybody could see. At the time, people were lynching in the South like no other. Though lynching was at one of its hottest points during this time in the South, Mary Turner was like, if I know who did this to my husband, I will have warrants sworn out against all of these people. Mary Lee Turner was very brave and resilient, but that put a bounty on her head and the mob came after her. Do not forget that she was 8 months pregnant. I'm going to read to you exactly what they did to her out of this book, White Rage by Kara Anderson. They dragged Mary to a tree, stripped her, tied her ankles together, and strung her upside down. The men ran to their cars, brought back gasoline, and began to roast her alive. But wait, there's more. Then they saw her naked, 8-month pregnant stomach convulsing. That only sent the mob, made up of several of the Hampton Smiths brothers, as well as a clerk in the post office, an auditor for Standard Oil, a furniture salesman, and several farmers, into a deeper frenzy. As one man took out his knife and sliced away at her charred flesh until the baby, now ripped out of her womb, fell to the ground and gave two.
Hold on, y'all. Okay. Viewer discretion advised. I did not know it was this brutal, you guys. Why is this story not being told? Why is we only talking about Emmett Till? As if black women wasn't going. That's because we are taught to baby and worship and, victimize. Oh, the black man got it hard. Oh, take it easy, be his home, be his comforter, because he has it so hard. Look at this shit. I never heard this story before. Never. Why is this not being spoken about? Whew, okay, yeah, I gotta brace myself. I did not know this woman had her baby ripped from her body.
Cries. Someone in the lynch party then stepped forward and smashed the child's head into the red Georgia dirt with the heel of his boot. And mind you, the story of Mary Turner happened hundreds and thousands of times over and over again in the South. I don't care if it's 104 years later. She needs her justice, and she needs it now.
Uh, okay, you guys. I probably should have watched that before you guys. I hope I didn't traumatize anyone. Okay. Yeah. Why are they not speaking about the women who were brutalized in the South and everywhere? There's thousands. A lot of black women were soldiers. When it came to their family, a lot of them, they said Emmett Till mom had a big shotgun. But there were uncles there. He had his uncles there, and them dumb niggas let these men drag them out before anybody dragged any of. If I got a shotgun in my hand, for anybody drag any of my family members up out of my motherfucking home, we all die. Somebody died, cause I'll be damned. I'll be damned. You mean to tell me? Okay, but why are we not hearing about this? Like, I'm telling you guys, I just sit back and I just be looking. Like, I be just gazing through a lot of these damn stories. I'm so tired of hearing about. I'm not fighting, no justice, no peace. But these men anymore, they're not out here fighting for us. They are not out here rooting for us here. They have become our oppressors. They literally, black men have become our oppressors. And that's on the real. The patriarch has become our oppressors. Okay, well, we can get into the next story, y'all. I was not ready for that one. Okay, let me drink some of my tea. Y'all.
Vacation, I'm just gonna say it right now. They fucking each other.
Go check out his video. He's basically saying the same thing I started my whole series, Closet Boys, about, which is I knew a group of friends who were all married, 2 to 3 kids apiece, and the guys went on a trip, and they were all in the jacuzzi, and they filmed it, and then they took it to the shower, and this video existed, and it's not that I'm generalizing all guys, but from my perception and my perceiving of guys love guys. I think sports totally exist just for guys to have a reason to be around each other. I'm telling you, and listen.
I'm telling you, okay? And I'm not supposed to be like some guys or whatever. I feel like a lot of men are very promiscuous. They're very open to experimenting. Like they are like with anything. If they got a hole, a lot of men will stick it in. Like I'm just telling you, the way they be living, the way they got bros before hoes, and who came up with that. It's I see it. I see the energy on them. A lot of them. Okay, a lot of it. When I'm walking through the store, when I'm traveling, I see the energy up on them. I be like, mm.
Don't listen to me. Listen to your own heart. Look, pay attention. Pay attention.
Pay attention, y'all.
Best friends, trip, and you think it's other chicks. No, they're each other's girlfriends.
Okay, hearing it from the horse's mouth. A lot of women be thinking they man or whatever taking trips with their homeboys, boys trip. Yep. Okay, and they ain't even gotta be on the trip. They can be going to the gym together. I will always be like, all right, make sure you strap up. All right, you guys, this is the last video here. Oh my gosh.
Researchers say the rise of joblessness among black men has become a crisis, and its financial impacts are having a ripple effect. According to a new report from the Center for Economic and Policy Research, the toll of unemployed black men is costing the U.S. economy about $50 billion a year. Researchers say black men have consistently had the highest annual unemployment rate for the last 20 years. The report found the predominant reason is a lack of job offers. It is also impacted by higher mortality and incarceration rates. Researchers say with communities that with larger populations of working black men experience lower crime rates and better educational opportunities for children.
Now, what do you bring to the table? We should be asking them, what do you bring to the table? Okay, and I don't want to hear about all them damn all these black men being incarcerated and a lot of them guilty bullshit. A lot of them up in there not just because of drugs or whatever, weed, marijuana or whatever. A lot of them in there because they abusers. Okay, they abuse women, they abuse children, they're pedophiles. Let's stop acting like all them black men up in the prison and they innocent. Okay, a lot of them are mentally not right. A lot of them are pedophiles. A lot of them are abusers, child abusers. Okay? You look, okay? It ain't just the women out here who are gold diggers anymore. A lot of men be telling you they love you or will tell you they love you and everything just to have a place to stay. Okay? So women, y'all need to be very careful out there. Okay? Y'all see 50 billion. 50 billion causing the economy 50 billion. Damn.
Research suggests that if the jobs gap closed between white and black men, about $30 billion would be funneled back into black communities every year.
Okay. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, y'all just be careful out here when it comes to dating these men. A lot of these men be bums. They be trying to get a place to stay, or they be fronting. Okay, every man and also all these men that's in prison and is not innocent, y'all. Okay, they in there for a reason. It's a reason why the system is there. It's a reason why we have a jailhouse, a prison. Okay. I don't care what they say. I will call me a cop on it. I ain't for that. People be like, don't call the cops and everything. They don't care about the black men. Fuck that. Motherfuckers trying to hurt me. Okay, black women are dying every 5 hours, you guys. Being murdered, being abused. Not by white men, not by the police. It's by black men. Okay, they have become the new oppressors. Okay. It should be a national outcry. It should be nationally put out there. This is going on, you guys. This is nothing to play with. A lot of people are not speaking up on this here because black women are not protected by their own race of men. They're not protected by the system. So we have to put this energy out there and let it be known here. I will call the police on your ass. If I can't shoot your ass, if I ain't got my Glock on me, I'm gonna fucking call the police on your ass. Okay? Call it, but you fucking won't. Y'all popos. I'm gonna call the popos. You know, in our community, women, we are taught not to do that here. But they are the ones who's doing all the mass murders. They are the ones who are doing the fucking terrorist attacks. All those damn who used to go to parties and shit like that. Who used to be shooting up the motherfucking clubs? Okay, when you in the house, who doing the drive-by shootings? Okay, the first terrorists were in our own fucking neighborhoods. Were in our own around the fucking corner from us. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. All right, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. However, y'all, that is the end of the video, you guys. Okay, let me know how y'all feel about the reaction. Okay, and my opinions on things. Y'all give me y'all opinions. Let me know what's up. All right, y'all. I will see you all soon.